Hey everyone, and welcome back to today's video. And I'm very excited today to be presenting a new destination, somewhere that I haven't yet been. And I'm currently in Fuerteventura, and I'm staying in a place called Corralejo. And it's a very popular place in the north of the island. You can find plenty of amazing restaurants, incredible beaches, you've got sand dunes here, you've got the sea, you've even got an incredible view just looking over there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's actually Lanzarote over there. And I believe this little island here is called Lobos, which you can get boats to from the boat dock just over here. As it is a little bit windy here, in October I think it is usually a little bit windy, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But the first beach I'm going to show you, there's actually two beaches here. The first one is Playa de los Virelitos, I think I'm saying that correctly, which is the one just over there. But it's a beautiful sandy beach. It's quite popular. You've got some restaurants on the seafront. It's close to all of the shopping areas. You've got lots of little shops around the area, souvenir shops, restaurants. There's also a little clock tower not too far away. And currently where I'm standing now, I'll show you guys, but there is actually a beach like this on the island as well called Popcorn Beach. It's very similar. And the reason it's called Popcorn Beach is because you've got this rock here. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but if you can see when I pick it up, the rocks there look like popcorn. And you can see we've got a little stretch of it here. There is an actual beach dedicated to this on the island, but just in the other direction from where I'm standing, you can see a second beach, which is called Playa del Medio, which is this beach just here. So it's just a bit rocky, a bit of a rocky beach, part of this coastline. But this is another area that you can come relax. You've actually got like a little seating area here. You can watch the waves, you can watch the sea, and you've got an amazing view. So guys, a bit further down on the beach, look at this, even more of that popcorn. It really does look like popcorn. Like, I'm not gonna eat it, but it looks like you could, really. It's like, you can see how much of this beach here goes all the way down there. It's everywhere. It's just like a completely white beach. So I have just looked online. The white popcorn that you see, it's actually a mixture of this white coral and white sand, like a type of algae, I think it is, that over years has just combined to create this popcorn-like rock. Okay, and just one more thing about the small rocks before I continue. We've got the official name for it here. They're called rodoliths, these little rocks. Which is a type of algae, as I said earlier. Alright guys, so I've just made it to the Corralejo sand dunes, and as you can see, there is a very vast open land of it right here. There's so many directions you can go. It looks like they've got kind of like a footpath here, just off of the main road. So yeah, you can obviously walk through the dunes. You can go as far as the eye can see, I guess. So I'm going to go for a little walk through, and in the meantime, enjoy the drone shots. This is another amazing place that I would highly recommend visiting while you're in Fuerteventura. The sun is just going down now, but I'm here in the dunes, and my gosh, it is just unbelievable here. I'm even considering coming back here to end the video for sunset. What a spot to watch the sunrise or sunset. It's just unbelievable. You've got all the volcanic hills just over here on this side where the sun's setting now. So incredible. Highly recommend coming to this spot, guys. Okay, so next up, I've decided to go to Lobos, which is the island that you saw just in the section with the sand dunes. I've decided to go there today. It is very cloudy, but actually it's not a bad thing, because it gets very hot on Lobos, like more hot than it is in Fuerteventura, and you can burn quicker. So the fact that it's a bit cloudy today, I'm not too worried about, but you can get a bus there very easy. It costs 16 euros from the kiosk that I went to, and you have to go to this port area here. You've got all the boats on the dock, so I'm just waiting for a boat to turn up now, a water taxi, and it will take me right over behind this wall where Lobos is. So while I'm waiting for the boat, it should turn up in about 15 minutes. I thought I'd just show you the view from Fuerteventura. So you have the island just there. It looks like a treasure island or something, like a pirate island, you know, like one of them really mystical places. Anyway, that's where I'm going. So yeah, not long until we're over there. It does look very cloudy over there, but I think once we're there, it should be nice and a lot cooler than usual. Hola. Okay, gracias. Okay, so we're going on the boat now, and it shouldn't take long to get over there. We made it to Lobos, and I timed it. It took 17 minutes to get here exactly. And as you can see, when you get off the boat, you have this incredible shoreline here. Just look at all that. All these waves are so cool coming in. You can see they all roll out and then come back in. I don't know, it's quite a cool effect. So yeah, we're going to go and walk around the island. There's a few places we can go, so I'll show you them as I get to them. Alright, well, so far the walk to the mountain just over here, it's really nice, like very rocky, very barren, different kind of landscape from the north of Fuerteventura. So as you can see there, it's very brown and rocky. Just about to start the ascent up to the top of this mountain. By the way, this mountain is called La Caldera, and I think it takes about 20 minutes to get to the top, so it's not actually too bad. You can see it there. I don't know if the GoPro does it justice, but it's fairly small. I guess the hot weather makes up for the the sort of strenuous journey to the top. Yeah, Montana de la Caldera. It's 127 meters tall. Okay, the shades are on because the sun is now out, and I made it to the top. My gosh, that was hot. You definitely need sunscreen, water, spare t-shirt perhaps. It depends on how you feel about sweating, but oh my gosh, it's absolutely worth the view. Just look at that. You've got incredible views of all these shorelines hitting against this mountain. There's a few of them. You can see Lanzarote just in the distance over there. Fuerteventura just in the distance that side. And you've got the rest of La Lobos here. We made it to the highest point of La Lobos. So, highly recommend it. Just come well prepared. I'm going to put on some sunscreen now actually. Okay, well I've spent a good half an hour at the top here. The sun's come out now. Got some beautiful photos of the water down there and all of the volcanic surroundings. So I'll look forward to showing you all. In the distance we do have a lighthouse that's also very popular to visit, so I'm going to go and check that out. There are also specific time slots to when you can come to the island and go back. There's one at 1 o'clock, 2:30, and I believe there's another one at 4:30. It may also depend on what it may also depend on what boat company you go with. So in front of me right now is Faro de Punta Martino, which is the lighthouse here on the island. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's just right there. It's not too far away, but I'm not going to have time. I've got an hour to get back, and I think it's about an hour walk, so I have to walk back now. But I'll show you a shot that I took of it on screen now, and yeah, I'm going to head back. I don't have time for the other side of the island today, so it's actually seeming like you need more than 4 hours here if you want to see everything and really take it all in, and not be in a rush. On the way back from the mountain, you actually have this view here of this beach, and this beach is called Playa de la Concha La Lobos, or de Lobos, sorry. So you've got this beautiful beach here, and it's a good hotspot for people to relax. You can see it's very busy, so if you want to relax here on the island, if you didn't want to explore, if you just wanted to, you know, chill for a few hours, then you can do that. So it turns out that I made it here with time to spare to the other side of the island. So yeah, I'm just walking down this bit now. You can see you've got these stone houses in the area. There's only a few, they're like kind of like farmhouses. So guys, I've just looked at the name of this place I'm currently at. It's called El Puertito Village, and the village is just here. You've also got a restaurant, and this is the seafront, and also that's a famous Instagrammable shop there that you can get on the pier looking out onto the sea. It's a very beautiful area, very relaxing. The boat is just about to arrive, so I'm going to go back across again, probably around 17 minutes to get back. But yeah, stay tuned in this video for the next destination. Alright guys, again, if you're staying in the Corralejo area in the north of the island, another place I would highly recommend coming to is Playa Pozo, which is this beach just in front of me. As you can see, we've got lots of sand here, lots of pure white sands. Got all the volcanoes in the distance, all the mountains in the distance, sorry. All volcanoes, I guess they are as well. And then out at sea you can see Lobos, and coming down here in the morning you have surfers on the water. You have lots of sand, lots of places to relax, and it's just an all-round great location to come to. It's very quiet in October as well, so I would highly recommend coming here. Alright, so again, back in the desert, just a little bit further down from the beach, there's another part of the dunes, and they seem a little bit bigger here. As you can see, we've got lots of dunes all around us and a nice mountain view, so plenty of places to walk here for those of you that like to go for walks in nature. Yeah, really beautiful. I think further down past the Rio Hotel, you've got more dunes, you've got a lovely beach. It's definitely worth going down that side as well if you're staying in Corralejo. So, another thing you can do while staying in Corralejo, if you have the energy for it, is to hike up Volcan de Bayuyo, which is this mountain right in front of me. It might be a bit silhouetted at the moment because the sun is just there, it's going down. Your best bet is to hire a car. Next time I come to Fuerteventura, I'm gonna definitely hire a car. I didn't do it this time. But if you're like me and you love to walk, all of these places I've been to so far are within walking distance. So obviously apart from Lobos, which you get a boat from Corralejo docks. Yeah, as I'm walking further down now, you can see the landscape is starting to open up a lot. You got all these huge rocks and things on the sides here, all these mountains, and I think the hike just starts over here, and then the top of the mountain is just there. So yep, we're doing it. So I've just made it to the car park area where you can get out and you've got a view looking over the crater. So just over here, and you've got these little kind of like tiny squirrels running around. I'll see if I can get one on video. If not, I've got one on my phone, which I'll leave on screen now if I can't find any more. But they're really cute. They're like little chipmunk looking creatures, but they're just all running just down here. As you can see, this is the crater here. So now I'm going to find a route to go up to the top. Oh, guys, it is so windy. I put my hat in my bag, but oh, we made it to the top of Volcan de Bayuyo. 271 meters, I think. There's the views. Corralejo. There's another little town there. I'm not sure what that one is, but then in the distance you've got the sand dunes. You've got the Rio Hotel, the Lobos over there. We're higher than where we were the other day. We've got all that mountain view there, and just behind me, the volcano we've just climbed up. Woo! It's definitely a little bit more difficult to climb this one. It's very rocky. Definitely bring water and hiking shoes, walking shoes. So yeah, it's worth it, but it's a bit more difficult than other things to do in Corralejo. Just made it back to the bottom of the mountain. Very difficult coming back down if you go the same way that I did. Just down this ridge to the right of the crater. I came down this ridge, down this footpath here. Just 40 minutes away from Corralejo. You can get a bus on the number 8 line on the bus. It takes 40 minutes to get here, and the town is called El Cotillo. There's a really nice beach, and there's also this place called Torreon del Toston, I think that's how you say it, which is this building just in front of me here. And it was a place where they stored like military equipment back in way long ago, like I think the 17th, 18th century. So it was like a place where they put all the weaponry, all the cannons and things. And there's also a really nice coastline along here, which I'm going to show you guys very soon. Now I'm in El Cotillo town, the main area. You can see there's lots of blue and white kind of theme going on here. It almost looks a bit Greek in terms of the colours. You can see you've got restaurants here. They're not quite open yet. I think they're more for the evening because we have a sunset that goes down over here in the west. A little bit of a nice shoreline here as well. And as you can see further down here, we have more restaurants. Oh. Almost got wet there. So all you do is just follow the path around the coast, and you can eventually get to this beach, which I'm at now, called Playa de los Lagos. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But it's just in front of me here. You can see it's a big open sandy beach. Today it's very quiet as well. And I imagine it's probably pretty quiet a lot of the time in comparison to places like Corralejo. Yeah, seriously, it's so beautiful here. Today is a bit of a windy day, but you can still catch the sun. And you've got views of the cliffs just over that way. And in this direction you can see we've got a few buildings on the side over there. We've got the lighthouse in the distance. And I've also got to say a shout out to a lovely Scottish couple that I met today, Linda and Alistair. Thank you so much for the lovely conversation, for also giving me some tips in Fuerteventura, and for the lovely tea as well. So thank you so much for that. There is some lovely restaurants around here that you can sit in and watch the sun go down in the evening if you're here for the day. A one-way ticket here is €3.10, so for a round trip it's around €6.20. Which is actually a really good price, and the buses to come here are very comfortable as well. It's like a big coach. All right, it is so windy here. I'm hoping you can hear me okay, but I've made it to the start of the shoreline where you can see there, look, we've got a lovely beach just here. I'll show you some more shots on the camera, but yeah, we've got a lovely beach here, and then a little bit further down another lovely long beach, followed by lots of cliffs. Absolutely stunning. And it's meant to be a really nice walk. It is very windy today though. But I'm actually going to end my video here now as well. I just want to thank everyone for watching this video and coming on this little spontaneous adventure around the north of Fuerteventura with me. Next time I come here, I'm going to hire a car, and I'd recommend you to do the same if you can drive, so you can see more places. And next time I come here, I'll do a more in-depth video showing more of the island as well. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far of the north, and hopefully it's inspired you to come here to Fuerteventura one day. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and adios.